So guys, after entering your credentials, this window opens. You'll see this as in your team explorer. You will see it at the home page. So you see various changes options over there, like changes, pull requests, tags, build. Basically these are all the git related commands. So you get a good UI to execute those commands. Now I'll be mapping so I'll be cloning my repo to this folder and try to perform various operations. Like this UI. Basically, if I look at the code, this is my code. Uh, I can make any changes, I can do anything over here. So now this repo is set to be used. So there are multiple options that I'll be covering in my next video. So if you remember, there were two type of repos. So now I'll be creating another repo which I've already done. That is the TFVC repo. So let's upload the code here to start using this repo. So what you can do, you can go to credentials, select this repo, Visual Studio, click on source control. It will show you everything under this folder. So now I've already set up this workspace. So this is the path of my workspace. I've added this folder. Now I'm looking to check in this folder. So I will be checking in pending changes. Check in. It would let you check in without coming. Wait for it to complete. Let it complete in the meantime. Okay, focus on that only. There's a lot of items. It's taking some time to wait for it to complete. Still uploading. So in the meantime, let me summarize what we did till now. We created a new Azure DevOps account. Uh, then we added a new Git repository, Git type of repository. This repository, we have multiple options to that. Either we can upload the files, we can clone the repo and then push the files, or we can just copy another repo. A second repository is the type of TFS repository. So considering you already know the difference between both, so just to explain the basic, uh, Git is a distributed version control system where you have a distributed repository on your local, wherever, which is called remote. So where you are checking and you're committing your changes on your local, and then on top of it there is a centralized repository, Git repository, where you are pushing your changes when you are sure about your commits. So it's kind of a two-tier architecture. But now when you work with the TFVC, it's centralized version control system where you are working in client server mode. So you directly check in your changes into Team Foundation version control system, and then you can fetch the changes directly. There is no concept of local repository. That is the basic difference between Git and Team Foundation server. Also, so if you go on this page, if you check Microsoft's link, you'll find various information about Azure DevOps service. So first of all, browsers. So this is the list of supported browser for Azure DevOps. Then IDs. So right now we are using Visual Studio 2017 Professional. Apart from that, you can use all these integrated development environments. So either you can use Eclipse if you are more of a Java centric user, Android Studio, IntelliJ, Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is basically a freeware available, anybody can use it, and then you can connect to a project using it. Apart from that, so I'm just going through all the feature lists. So you can do various things like add a team member, office client integration client, active directory integrations, permission, access level. You can do work item, you know, you can plan your work. So good project management is already there. Work item tracking can also be done. Bug task issues tracking. No, all right. So it's fulfilling Jira. Now you can also customize your existing process. That I'll be covering in later on. This Kanban board is there to visualization of item. You can create different charts, burnout graphs and all. These are different type of templates, agile, Scrum, then alerts and notification. So TFS, sorry, Azure DevOps has its own SMTP server setup, so you can take advantage of that. You can set up notifications and mention your email IDs, and it will start sending event notifications depending on the filters you apply. Then the repositories, which we already covered. Azure Artifacts is the artifact management system which replaces Nexus or Artifactory like repos, and You can use it to store your artifacts. Even you can create a feed to access these artifacts over the browser. This continuous delivery I'll be covering on later on in the later on videos. Then this release management is there. Test it. So you can set up your complete your testing. So it provides, so basically it provides you two options. Either you can go with the hosted plans, or can go with the uh, on-prem plans. So with hosted one you get a number of test runs, number of minutes. So basically you have to purchase them. But in on-prem you have to use your own server, and then you can go ahead with that. Then dashboard and reports is there. And you can extend your existing function features by using marketplace, where various Microsoft and third-party integrations are available, and REST APIs are also there. So this is the link to access it. It's a very good informational page. You can use it going forward. There are other services also, like you can initiate Jenkins jobs from VSTS, or you can notify Slack or HipChat. Those kind of integrations are already there. This this is application insights Azure feature, so you can use it to monitor your resources. But right now it's in preview, so I'll not be covering it right now. Navigation, and for instance, you can create your own query like Jira, and see the dashboard accordingly. Then security, in the security there are different groups which are created, and I'll be going through the security feature in next few videos. So this is setup and installation is for TFS. So right now we are not going through this. For sign up, you can use this link. So how TF? Let me little explain a little now, like how Azure DevOps works. So when you sign up for the first time, it creates an organization for you. Under organization, you can create various projects. So for example, this demo is one of the project I created, and under that project, you can create multiple repos. So now three levels are there: organization, project, then repositories. So repositories can be of two types, either Git or TFVC. So we have created both, and we'll be covering like how they are going to, what are the various features of them in the next few videos. So a project can be, following different process. Either it can be agile, Scrum, CMMI, or a customized one. That I'll also be covering. So basically, wait, just a minute. Yes. So this is an important feature of Azure DevOps, traceability. Basically, you can see all the history, whatever work is being done, it will generate a change set number. So whatever change you make to VSTS, it will generate a change set number, and you can see all the history and user tracking, like whole auditing you can do. So I'll also be covering that. Those are some various features that we'll be covering. Let me check. There was internal server error in the meantime in between, so I have initiated check-in again. So guys, somehow it's failing. So I'll be fixing this issue. I'll be looking after it. So for now, that was all about introduction. Uh, let's check why it's failing for now, and let's try to check in this code. For now, I'm excluding everything, and I'll just include a smaller file and try to check in that file so that we get quicker results. Okay, so it's successfully checked in. Let me run this, including folder by folder and checking. Okay. So if I check this folder now, all through. Yes, I can see everything filled in. I guess that is the option doing issue because I'm checking in some DLLs as part of this folder. So for now, I'm canceling it because we are all okay with that particular code and we don't need the DevOps folder particularly for this code. So now we are on the state. So we created this organization. This is my organization devazure.com tk013. This is my project creating under this organization. You can open it in Visual Studio directly. If I explore this project, you see this page. You can invite some people. It's private kind of repository. You can see the project status. So basically 5 commits happened. So 0 pull requests open. Uh, you can create your, customize the dashboards. So I'll be covering all those aspects one by one. So if I look at repository, this is my TFVC repository. Apart from that, I also have a Git repository. Both repositories are having same name, so we'll be operating on these repositories only going forward. This is the node related code. It's React code in Git, and it's .NET code in TFVC. So I'll be operating on both, and I'll be using both of the repositories for all the demo and all the video related purpose going forward. So keep that in mind whenever you're following my videos. So thank you. I'm closing off the introduction.